speaking of charges of anti-Semitism where there are none, and then the weaponization of these charges as a means in which to stifle any type of support for the humanity of Palestinians. Just to give you an idea, let's put up the picture of the dorm room door. Just the picture itself.
This is at Barnard College.
Yeah. This is a picture of someone's dorm room door at Barnard College. Every time media lies, a neighborhood in Gaza dies. From the U.S. to Palestine, abolish the settler state, resist colonial power by any means necessary. I support SJP and JVP. Ceasefire now. This was deemed to be an offensive display of support, and the Columbia, I guess, has decided, or Barnard.
Barnard's a part of the Women's College of Columbia.
Exactly. Yeah. Ends up banning dorm room door decorations across the board because it is apparently rampantly anti-Semitic, according to the college. Now,
Joe Rogan would probably agree with that, despite being a free speech warrior. He's been calling out Palestine protests.
Same with Barry Weiss. Her alma mater is stifling free speech.
Like, never mind those two. Where are all of the writers from The Atlantic and the New York Times editorial board and everyone else who was talking about the stifling of free speech on college campuses? I mean, this is, it just goes to show you how much of a crock it always was. It is perfectly within the rights of Barnard to say you can't put stuff on your door. The college, you cannot put stuff on your door. But the idea that this is a response to supposed anti-Semitic postings that are clearly just in favor of the humanity of Palestinians, and the idea that it's a response to the dissenting views, while it's within the rights of Barnard, if you're going to expel ink on the rights of college students to say, we don't want this guy's hatred to be espoused on this campus, how do you not start writing article after article about things like this? It's absurd. It just shows how absurd all of that crying a year ago by all these, centrist pundits and whatnot. Never mind the reactionaries like Rogan or Barry Weiss. And Barry Weiss, when she was at Columbia, was literally trying to get professors fired for being supportive of Palestinian humanity. That was literally what marked her career. That was what launched her career.
Yeah. It's really especially egregious because of Columbia, because of the fact that, like, Edward Said's intellectual, mentee, basically, Rashid Khalidi is a professor there. The fact that this is the response from the administration, when, like, you could use this moment to be, like, stand out from the crowd and say be on the right side of history and say, no, this university and its prominence and its all of its endowment and its funding, well, the endowment might be the issue here, but that we can stand for actual intellectual freedom on Palestine because of the prominent scholars that we have had on staff here, and no, it's time to stifle dissent.
Rashid Khalidi had a good open letter on December 21st that I'll retweet to the top of my feed now, but also say, like, Adam Tooze, also teacher at Columbia, said he wants to associate himself with Khalidi's devastating critique of the Columbia University infringement of free speech and blatant bias against pro-Palestinian students. And it's amazing because, we have Columbia people all the time on this show doing great work, and it's just wild to see an institution ignore those people and be like, we're going to actually wind in this free speech stuff.